Hi, everybody. I thought I'd take you for a walk today. So I realized that I've got you streaming on YouTube, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. And I know LinkedIn, you don't normally get to do these beach walks with me, but I thought, you know what? Why should I leave you out? So what we're looking at right now is right down here, private beachcomber beach, right? This entry part comes into Vanderbilt Beach. And we're going to walk. I walk 2.5 miles that way and then back, but I'll walk you. So it's a little bit cloudy today, and sometimes that happens. We have our fantastic white sand. They brought in $10 million worth of refurbishment for the beach. And so they have done all this restoration, which is super nice. Again, I'm sorry it's a little bit cloudy today, but sometimes these are the nice days to go for a walk. And I just thought, you want to know something? With the world feeling a little bit busy today, what I like to do is come down here and just go for a nice long walk. Just listen to the waves a little bit, right? And then I walk all the way this way. Try to keep people off of the video if they don't want to be. If you want to pop in here and make any comments, please feel free to do that. What we're looking at right up here is the Ritz-Carlton. They're going to have an event tonight, so they have a private tent set up right there. Then we have the Bay Colony luxury condos right there. We're going to go into couple private beach homes and walk all the way down just before those buildings there, which go into Clam Pass and then Park Shore. We're going to walk, like I said, just a nice 2.5 miles down this way and give you guys just a little bit of relaxation today. I know the world has been very loud and very busy. So I just thought, you know what, I would much rather the sun be up tonight, but it's not. But it's still a nice time to just take you for a little bit of a walk to chill and relax. So you can see the Ritz has got a great big huge event coming with their great big tents. These are new for them. They do all kinds of things here, from corporate events to weddings to any kind of private event you might need. And then they've got brand new beach umbrellas on their private portion of their beach, which are really pretty for all of their pictures and videos and things like that. But I thought it's just a little bit of a nice time to relax and kind of forget about some of the other things going on in the world right now. Not that they aren't important, they're hugely important, but sometimes we need to just take a little bit of a break and remember a lot of other things are hugely important, and that each of us are able to add a little bit of calm and peace to the world. This beach, as you know, is one of my favorites. So I'm usually here at Vanderbilt Beach or Naples Beach, and I just find it a lot of fun. So it's either helps a lot with my creativity, or obviously very grounding, or helps you feel really connected to the world, because my family is up north. I've got friends all over the place. It's just kind of a nice way to come relax. I'm going to show you just a little bit of the Ritz, but again, I don't like to get people in their swimsuits, so hang on. This is Gumbo Limbo up there, where the public can come even and have dinner or have a drink. And then also these things go into the private portion of the Ritz-Carlton for their guests, which are very nice, and they've got really great service. The ocean tonight is nice and calm. We're going to pan back that way to Wiggins. So Wiggins is a public portion of the beach, and actually where I'm walking right now, we can walk all the way to high tide, even on the parts that are the private home ownerships. We can walk all the way to high tide anywhere, the public. And so I walk multiple times a week in the morning or in the evening, just to relax. And you meet all kinds of people. One of the cool things are people fly in here from all over the world. So we have an awful lot of tourism that happens in Naples. We have obviously a lot of people that live here full time. We have people this is their second or third or fourth home. So they're coming from all over the place. I've had some amazing conversations on this beach. So I have met people that live here and have homes that are 25,000 square feet, to people obviously who are much older and having a little bit of a challenge, and do they need to go back by their children, or what are they going to do? So there's a wide range of all kinds of people that are here in the Naples area. What I like is the fact that there's so much interesting conversation. So in a day given, whether I'm here at the beach, whether I'm at Marcata for lunch, whether I'm helping somebody buy a home, right? Or think about, is this even someplace you'd like to think about? Does it interest you? But I just think about how many of the millions and millions and millions of people who have had memories here. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I'm excited because one of my family members is going to have another really exciting memory in their life here this year. And all these things just matter for a lot of people, right? So it's fun. I have ended up meeting people that have all kinds of amazing boats, right? People that are into sports, people that are not into sports, people that are into different types of developments of various kinds, whether that's building and real estate, which I do, or other types of businesses that I wouldn't have been able to have the conversations with them that I have not living here. So for me, I feel incredibly fortunate every day that I have the proximity of Naples. When you have the ability to get online, right, and connect with possibly 8 billion people, if we'd like to, and also the ability in real life to be able to connect with people that have all these different experiences and opportunities and all that kind of stuff, it's pretty amazing. So I think that's pretty great. We're gonna walk, like I said, all the way down to where just before those buildings are down there, which become Clam Pass, and then Park Shore. This area right here are private condos and a private portion of the beach, but like I said, the public's able to walk across this area at any time. So I do it all the time, and I appreciate it. And I've got friends on the beach here as well, which is nice. I just thought today was a good day, right? To just say, I know a lot's going on. I'm very aware of it. I'm very purposefully choosing not to say a whole lot, not to post about it, not to make comments. And this is the reason for that. The reason is because then I'm the opposite in your feed. So I'm at least somebody coming up in your feed. And before, I used to be the one that would come up in your feed all the time and be more fun and funny for you, right? Because I can do my intelligence and my joking around and stuff like that. But also it can be relaxing and any of that kind of stuff, which is good. But I think that we just need some of that right now, right? Of just need an opportunity to be able to relax and see the waves and things like that. And then there's lots of different things that we appreciate on days like this, right? Of just things being safe in a day. You breathing and feeling okay. You realizing, gosh, I'm just grateful all the time and every day for my family, or for the people that I have met, like I said, or the different experiences that I have. Over the 5 years I've been here, I've walked with so many different people on the beach. Most of the time, I'm walking by myself, which is fine. And I end up with a little bird friend right there. Got tons of little bird friends that will go with me to make it a little bit fun. When we get down towards the end, there's just a ton of birds that are all over the place. And the shells depend, right? So they cleaned them all up when we got into the beach restoration. And then some more of them are starting to wash back in. Look at, I just love that. I don't know if you could see it really with the rays of light coming through the clouds. It's a good spot on the beach right here for sunset later. But, and I know I don't even need to talk the whole time, right? Because you can just relax and enjoy the sound of the ocean. Sorry, I'm bouncing a little bit. I'm a bouncy walker. Sun's a little bit more down towards that end of it. I've been live streaming on multiple platforms. So my trick is that there's too many. So right now I do on this one, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, but then I got to go separate to Instagram and separate to TikTok. And a lot of times, right, there's a different format and a different style, of course, for the different platforms. And sometimes that's tricky, and then sometimes it just makes it easier when I can hook you guys all up together and put you into one set thing. But the most important thing I wanted to do today was just to give you a little bit of a break, to say I appreciate you. I hope you're okay. I'm thinking about you. I think about you all the time when I walk the beach, whether I know you or I don't know you. I just think it's important that we think about other people and what we're contributing to the world and what we're not contributing to the world. And to make a lot of really conscious choices about what I'm doing and not doing, even if other people don't necessarily understand. So I'm going to jump off now and let you guys enjoy your evening. But I hope you had a good time on this little bit of a break on Vanderbilt Beach. Have a good night.